Welcome to part two of my series for first year teachers or even experienced teachers that like to take a look. Um, Basically, I want to tell you in this one here is going to be titled, Don't Be Overwhelmed. Did you hear me? Don't be overwhelmed. You're going to go through a lot of things this coming up week, whether or not no matter where you are as a teacher. You're going to go through all of these different professional developments. You probably have been already. Don't be overwhelmed. Remember, it is a principal's job to make sure that they direct instruction, that they try to make our school better when it comes to instruction. Their job is to give us ideas to make our classroom better. You cannot become so overwhelmed that you become scared, because I'm going to tell you something. Those students will see it. Your job is to just remain coachable. You know, I will tell you, I worked with a group that basically you go and they give you tons of strategies, and you come home and your idea then is, how do I do all these strategies in the class? You know, you don't. You pick one or two and you go at it, man. You go at it and you give it your best shot. You pick ones that fit you as a teacher. Not every strategy is going to work with every teacher. You want a strategy? Hey, yada, yada, yada. That is one of the greatest strategies. And I got to tell you, I get it from Jerry Seinfeld. Not from any type of organization, from Jerry Seinfeld. Why? Well, number one, it gives me an opportunity to go to the bathroom if I need to. Or it allows me to, if someone needs to come talk to me or whatever, go in the hallway. Or I just need to get something done. Or I can't figure out a good warm-up, yada, 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 always works. How does it work? Well, so the Spanish conquistadors, they landed in Mexico, and the Aztecs thought they were gods, and they had anticipated the god Quetzalcoatl to come and get them. And, well, in the end, the Aztecs brought offerings of all of these really cool things, even gold. And the Spaniards realized there was gold here. And, as the story goes, they enslaved the Aztecs. And these essentially, yada, 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 Texas won its independence. Now, I want you to write out what you think happened between that and that. Now, obviously, you wanted a shorter period of time, but it's something for them to think about, you know. Hey, we started out the game last night. We pulled up 2-0 on them. They scored early in the second half. They scored a goal, ended up 2-1. Yada, yada, yada. We ended up tying this game 3-3. Fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. What happened to us last night? That's a yada, yada, yada strategy. But that's something that came from a TV show. I didn't go anywhere to get it, but it fits me. And that's the whole thing, is you have to find strategies that fit you. So don't become overwhelmed. Look for things. Be coachable. Take this period of time to envision yourself in the classroom. And when a principal is talking and giving you ideas of things that you need to do in the classroom, kind of run it through your mind and figure out, hey, how can I do that? How can I make that fit me? But I've had people after I consulted become so overwhelmed they were scared to get back. And I told them, I said, hey, did you find one you liked? Because if you find one that you liked, that's really all you need. Add it to your toolbox. The toolbox. Add it to the toolbox. Take it home and make that work for you. Master it. Maybe build another one with it. You're the teacher. But don't become overwhelmed with all of this professional development and all of this other stuff. You're gonna be great in that classroom. You're gonna be outstanding in that classroom. You decided to become a teacher. Now go be a teacher. Go be a teacher. Be you. So don't become overwhelmed with everything. You're gonna be fine. I think along with being overwhelmed, I think what's going on in your mind right now is, how am I going to deal with students? You know, I'm a little overwhelmed with the idea of, oh my gosh, I'm going to get into the class and I'm not going to know how to deal with students. It's scary. I mean, you're going to have 120 students. If you're teaching 6 classes and you got 30 kids, that's 180 students. You're going to have to be in control of. It's scary, isn't it? You're going to be fine. Step 1. Get to know them. Get to know them. But more importantly, like in the last video, humanize yourself. Let them get to know you. You know, stand out in the hallway. Introduce yourself to them. Surprise them. As they walk away, anytime you see them, make it a point to go and say hi to them, hello to them, talk to them. Humanize yourself. When they come into your classroom, hey, play some music that, you know, you grew up with, some 1970s music. Oh, wait a minute, y'all don't know nothing about 70s music. Well, 1970s music for me. And they walk in. I know we got music in the hallways and all of that, but when they walk in your classroom, it's your classroom. Make it your classroom. And they get to hear about what music you like. And that, hey, you know what? You grew up with music. You become more human to them. They become more safe in your classroom. You know, I think the problem a lot of teachers make in the very beginning of everything is the idea that I want to be strict and mean, and then I'll loosen up. Yeah, I agree. I think you've got to, you know, you got to get to a point where loosening up is something you do later. But on the other hand, we can really make a mistake by not letting kids see the good in us too. So you'll be fine. Don't overwhelm yourself with that. Be you. Don't go off and try to pick strategies that you're confused on. Go off and find some things that you know exactly that you know you can do. Pick stuff that is easy for you to do. And do it. I gave you one. Yada, yada, yada is a great warm-up. I use it in economics all the time. Put a picture up on the wall and let them anticipate what's being said between two people. You know, those are easy strategies that you can introduce a unit with. So don't overwhelm yourself right now. Make things very easy for you in the beginning. And you can make it more complicated as you move along. But most importantly, have fun. If you're not having fun teaching, my goodness gracious, the students will know. Have fun. Ladies and gentlemen, I walk through that door every day, and I can't wait to get here. Whether it be on that dang field coaching, or whether it mean in the classroom, I can't wait to be here. It's a profession, not a job. Have fun. Be you.